Pardon my French, I'm a little out of touch. It's do, not de. Extrait de parfum. Hi, my loves. It's Amina Spencer Bellman back with another review. I want to say that I've missed you guys so much. It's been almost a year since I filmed the video. My fragrance collection has quadrupled since then, and I figured that I would come and check in with you all and see how you're doing and share some of these new cool things that I've found and not so cool things. Today we're going to be talking about Dua. The Dua brand is a Arabian or Arabic, I should say, company that is out of Los Angeles, California, I believe is where their laboratory is. They have a chemist that creates these amazing fragrances that are all extrait. So they're extrait de parfum opposed to a toilette or eau de parfum, meaning that they're 20 to 40% concentration. So a lot of you may be familiar with how there's Baccarat Rouge and then there's Baccarat 540 Extrait in the red bottle. And the reason why it's so expensive is because it has a much higher concentration of oils. These guys have formulated absolute masterpieces, and you can even see the juice. It's even denser and thicker. You got to be careful because these Arabian or Arabic perfumes are beast mode. I'm trying to find a good way to put it. It is good, but if you're used to something that's a little bit more subtle or a little bit more soft, it's probably not going to be for you if you're heavy-handed. You do need to understand that these only take 1 to 3 squirts maximum. These flankers are beautiful when it comes to, you guys know I'm really into spray. I'll show you in a second how gorgeous they come out. They're going to just cover a radius, and you could almost even just walk into them. This is how concentrated they are for a fraction of the price. They start as far in terms of cost anywhere from $22 to $60 an ounce. They do have the Dua brand ones that are a little bit larger, or they may be 3 or 4 ounces. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. That can go up to $150. But even these 1 ounce extraits could go for probably about $300 to $400 when we're talking about formulation. Okay, these fragrances are not quite made to order, but they're made in small batches, so some of these things do go out of stock. When you do receive your Duas, you also need to understand that many of them need to be macerated, meaning they need to sit and age, because you're going to get, they're not ripe yet, almost like a fruit. They need to, the molecules need to blend, marry, become one. And the fragrances sometimes change a little bit. Some people call these a dupe house. I don't consider Dua brand a dupe house. And I'm going to tell you why. They do a lot of inspirations. And on their website, it'll say inspired by Love Don't Be Shy by Killian. But when you spray them on you, there is a difference. So I'm happy it's not dupe, because a lot of times these smell better. So let's see where we want to start. I'm going to be doing 4 today. I'm going to start with Banana Cream. Okay, so let me show you. Look at the spray. Ah! Did you hear that? Oh my goodness. So good. It's so delicious. Okay, let me show you the notes. This is called Banana Cream Pie. Also, look at the packaging. Very simple, very sturdy, wooden top. 1 ounce, so good for travel. That just went up my nose. It's really strong. So, Banana Cream Cocktail actually is called, as it's called, is the notes are banana, banana milk, vanilla cream, gin, vanilla wafers. Okay, and this is a Gourmand, and it's intoxicating. It's very greedy, very sweet. So I have a hard time describing these fragrances. You guys know I like to spray it in the air and catch a whiff. Mainly because the packaging can be deceiving, and even the name. So you think that this is a Gourmand, and it's very sweet and creamy and sexy, and you want more of it. It's addictive. But there's something in here, they don't state all the notes, that makes it mature and sophisticated. I think the gin is taking it to another level in terms of depth. So don't think you're going to get this really bubbly, pillowy, fun, banana, super sweet, you're on a beach cocktail. This is sexy, sultry, and sophisticated. Okay, so yeah, there's something in here that's more than the notes that they're sharing, and it's making it more mature. But I do like that. So next up, we are going to go for, let's do, okay, I'm going to do Be in Love with Pistachio. Okay, Be in Love with Pistachio. I looked down for a long time. Sorry, guys. Because look at the notes. I mean, there's a million notes in these. Okay. So the Dua brand, which is their own creations, the tops are a little bit different. They say the Dua brand on there. Oh, okay. If you are a fan of pistachio, this is a pistachio bomb, okay? So this is what's considered an hybrid. So I was talking to you about how a lot of people call the Dua brand a dupe house because they have inspired by fragrances. So a hybrid means they've taken multiple fragrances that are inspirations and they've created a fragrance. Okay, so in this case, they've created Be in Love with Pistachio Gelato. And again, it's a hybrid. So it's a mixture of Love Don't Be Shy by Kilian and Paris Pistachio Gelato by the Dua brand. So they mixed their own fragrance with Love Don't Be Shy and came up with this groundbreaking, amazingly unique, but you gotta love pistachio because it's a nut bomb. I mean, it's gonna put you in a bubble. People will smell you after you've left. It's definitely a gourmand. It's definitely sweet. It's nutty, but it's also clean, which is beautiful. All of their fragrances are blended so very well, and that's another reason why I have a hard time describing the notes just off of smelling them, because they're complicated in a sense that it's hard to describe what you don't know. Seriously, the chemist is on point. So here we go. The notes are pistachio, cream, neroli, bergamot, pink pepper, vanilla cream, gelato accord, coriander, orange blossom, jasmine, honeysuckle, iris, rose, pistachio powder, sugar, musk, civet, I hope I'm saying that right, labdanum, and white musk. So the white musk is what's giving you a freshness, a kind of like a cleanness to it, but it's definitely balanced with pistachio, what I would consider ice cream. Like imagine a big vanilla ice cream cone, pistachio with this beautiful, beautiful white flower note. Masterpiece. I'm in love. So that's Love in Love, excuse me, Be in Love with Pistachio Gelato. All right. Next up, we have Caramelized S'mores. So when I first purchased my first Dua brand, I kind of went crazy as they were coming in the mail, and I was ordering them and receiving them and smelling them, and I have a lot now. So I'm going to kind of separate them, and I'm not going to share them with you with my favorite to least favorite. I'm just going to go for it. I kind of wanted this to be a little bit of a gourmand review. But anyway, this needs to macerate. It needs to sit for a little bit. When I first purchased these, I was deceived by the packaging. I thought that they were going to smell just as they look because the packagings are very fun and cartoon-like, if you will, but they don't. This has a smoky, adult, sultry note in it that is very sophisticated, very refined, and you can actually, a man or a woman could wear all of these, or I should say most of them, which they have like 800 fragrances, I think. 300, 800, they have a lot. But anyway, the smoky note really stands out with this. Let me spray, let's see. And so does the caramel. The caramel, I'm getting graham crackers. It smells like a day at the fair and a night by the campfire. I don't know, it's hard to describe. Let's see what this has. Caramelized sugar s'mores has caramelized brown sugar, maple syrup, chocolate, condensed milk, smoked marshmallows, graham crackers, and sweet vanilla. And of course, it's a gourmand. I get a lot of compliments when I wear this one. It dries down on the skin smoky on me. So I've never had a fragrance that started off so sweet and you can identify with a caramel note and then you end up with smoke. It's just completely different than anything I'm used to. So out of the 4, it is time for my absolute favorite of these 4. Okay. It is called Queen's Castle. Oh my God! I love you. So I read the reviews on their website and I really didn't know what to expect with Queen's Castle because I've just been caught. All of these are blind buys. I'd never smelled the Dua fragrance personally. I'm going off of their notes, people's reviews, which can be subjective because everyone has a different nose. But I'm a visual person, and initially my first, I would say 10 purchases of theirs, I was going by the packaging and then the notes. And that's how I was thrown off because they don't smell like they look. Like, I was thinking I was going to get sugar and lollipops and Ferris wheels, and instead I got a walk down New York past a hot dog stand and Saks is at the end of the corner and there's a kid blowing bubbles. It's just very strange. Like, it's not, you can't use your imagination with these at all. You will be thrown off. But Queen's Castle is dead on. This is a fruity floral, slightly gourmand, completely unique. It is a Dua brand, meaning their own fragrance, no inspiration, not a hybrid. And I get the most compliments with this. Oh my God, I don't even know what this smells like because it doesn't smell like anything I've ever smelled. I'm getting candy, sugar, powdered sugar, syrup of some sort, but not maple, marshmallow, maybe iris or jasmine, something citrus. Also, little side note, not to go off track, but the Dua brand uses a lot of marshmallow, which we should be familiar with now with Killian's Love Don't Be Shy, Orion by Perfume de Marly. They all have marshmallow notes, but they do marshmallow so beautifully because they mix them with these beautiful musks or liquors, flowers, resins. Arabic culture with their perfumery are known for gourmands. I think they do gourmand the best, okay? I think they pioneered the gourmand. The dried fruits, the figs, the berries, the resins, the smoke, the wood is Eastern. Okay, so let's just get that out of the way so we understand it. All right, the Queen's Castle has pear, bergamot, grapefruit, orange blossom, marabelle, rose, pineapple, peach, water flowers, orris, jasmine, vanilla, patchouli, cedarwood, musk, and amber. You're getting so many notes in 1 ounce for under $100, which is insane. These are, again, extrait de parfum. I love how I just said that. I'm so dramatic. So, longevity. You're going to have a scent bubble wherever you go. The dry down is going to change according to your chemistry. There's so many notes. You don't know where it's going to pull on, like what is going to do what. But it's going to be pleasant. I tell you that much. You're going to get anywhere from 6 to 24 hours with any of these fragrances. You want to be very careful. My closet will smell beautiful for about 3 days just from me spraying in the air. But because these are really good oils and the way that these are formulated, you're not going to get a headache. You're just not. In my opinion, when you have a higher concentration of oils, the fragrances typically have more, even if it's a synthetic note, the fragrances will typically have more of a depth in the body. When it's less of an oil, eau de toilette, for example, or even some parfums, you are going to get more of a sharpness. And those typically will go right into the olfactory system and go right into the head and just be like, and that's not what you want. But anyway, I have all of these here. I have so many more to share with you guys. I'm happy to be back sharing my love for perfumes. And I will be doing this several times a week until Christmas. So take care of you guys. Or take care of yourself, take care of the people you love. Love you. Bye. Pardon my French, I'm a little out of touch. It's do-do-do-do, not de-de-de-de-de. Extrait de parfum.